Hi, I'm Sarah.
And I'm Matt.
We are in Noisebridge. This is a hackerspace and SF, amazing place with an amazing VR setup. And we're both dancers.
Yes.
And Matt has done some super amazing film animation projects, and I come from a neuroscience background. We decided to collaborate. Our goal, practically speaking, is every 2 weeks demo. Every 2 weeks demo that anybody can use out there and download our stuff and build on it. And even if you don't have the VR gear, we're going to make videos that connect our demos to neuroscience and narrative ideas so you can learn and hopefully maybe even collaborate with us at some point. Tell me about your technical background a little bit.
Yeah, so I actually went in between tech and art. I kind of oscillated in between. When I was young, in 7th grade, I had dyslexia. So I asked my teacher whether I could, instead of writing a book report, I could code one. And I realized technology can be used in a way to interact with others and interact with the educational systems in totally new ways. And after that realization, I started moving more towards art and 3D modeling and eventually film. And I went to film school for a while because I really fell into what media can do for empathy. And during my school career, I found virtual reality, and I realized that it kind of melded these two things that I had seen as totally separate into one.
A year and a half ago, I was in university studying for my master's in cognitive neuroscience, and I wanted to do things with VR. There was no actually immersive VR lab, so I went to my supervisors, found a SDK Oculus just lying in a box, set it up with a bunch of motor sensors that were already in the lab, and had to design an experiment and do the university thing. But actually most of the time I was just locking myself in the lab and doing little demos and experimenting, and that's what I love to do, combining these ideas from neuroscience and VR. The reason I got to VR is they wouldn't let me give psychedelics to people in university. It was too hard to get approval. And VR, I believe, and throughout the time with us and the videos and demos we'll make, you'll get to understand why VR is so powerful for the brain and can really affect low-level behavior patterns and like Matt was talking about, empathy. And maybe we can just show you around our set, our little play space. And
My friend, she's a ballet dancer, and I use a motion capture suit, which is a perception neuron, and I captured her doing sort of a jazz ballet fusion dance. Her body is morphing between male and female body shapes. As you can see, it'll go into male and then female and then just fluctuate in between until there's no line.
Really lovely idea. I love it. I love words that come both from this sort of queer background, I guess, and dealing with a body image. It's pretty awesome.
And this is Sarah's demo that I saw when I first met her.
Yeah. It's called Mind Mover, spelled M-O-V-R. You can check it online. You can build things in this world, and then based on your movements, they all change dynamically, and spending time in this world sort of gives you an expanded, weird sense of self. I can explain it in some other video later on. And we need the support of the community for this to work, so please donate if you can.
We really appreciate it. It's such a new and open field, and we both feel that there's so much potential artistically, scientifically, as human beings, how we're going to connect in the future. And we'd be so honored if you helped us bring us forward together.